If you have a seemingly crazy dream, would you dare to pursue it? More than 20 years ago, a young man with a fortune of 100 million United States dollars decided to bet everything on a dream to bring humans to Mars. From bitter failures to historic milestones, Elon Musk and SpaceX have completely changed the aerospace industry. But this journey was not easy. 3 consecutive failures, near bankruptcy, terrifying explosions. What helped him stay strong? And is the dream of building a colony on Mars really possible? Let's explore Elon Musk's unbelievable journey. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel to continue following fascinating stories about science, technology and space exploration. Crazy beginnings. Elon Musk bets his fortune on an impossible dream? In 2002, after selling PayPal for $1.5 billion, Elon Musk became a millionaire at the age of 31. With $100 million in hand, many people would choose to retire and enjoy a lavish life. But Musk was not like that. He decided to bet his entire fortune on a crazy dream, bringing humans to Mars. At that time, it was unthinkable for a private company to develop space technology. The aerospace industry was dominated by governments with billion-dollar budgets, while SpaceX was just a young company with no achievements. Musk's original idea was not to create a rocket company but to send a small greenhouse to Mars, to inspire humanity to conquer the universe. However, when he researched the costs, Musk discovered that the launch prices of Russian and American companies were too high. Up to 65 million United States dollars for one launch. Unable to accept this price, he made a bold decision. If I can't buy a rocket, I'll build it myself. From here, SpaceX was born with the goal of developing cheap, reliable and reusable rockets, something that no one had ever done successfully before. But can a person with no experience in aerospace create a company that competes with giants like NASA or Boeing? Failure after failure. SpaceX almost goes bankrupt. Elon Musk faces the abyss. Musk quickly realized that building rockets is not a child's play. SpaceX's first project was the Falcon 1, a small rocket with the goal of launching into orbit at a lower cost than any competitor. But from theory to reality was a thorny road. 2006, the first test failed. Falcon 1 exploded shortly after leaving the launch pad due to a fuel leak. 2007, the second test also failed. The rocket reached a certain height but could not continue flying. 2008, the third test failed again. The rocket had a technical problem when separating the stages, falling back into the ocean. 3 consecutive failures put SpaceX on the brink of bankruptcy. Investors lost confidence. The company fell into internal crisis. There was only enough money left for one last test. If it failed, SpaceX would have to close. In the most difficult times, Elon Musk still did not give up. He declared to his team of engineers, "We will not stop, either succeed, or die on the way." And then the magic happened. In September 2008, Falcon 1 finally reached orbit, becoming the world's first private liquid fuel rocket to do so. This success not only kept Musk's faith but also earned SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract with NASA, helping the company continue to survive and grow. From a company that was on the brink of bankruptcy, SpaceX had the opportunity to change the entire space industry. Falcon 9, the revolution that reduced rocket costs by more than 10 times. After the success of Falcon 1, Musk understood that to truly change the aerospace industry, SpaceX needed to take a bigger step forward. He wanted to not only launch rockets but also reuse them, something that had never been done before. So in 2010, SpaceX launched Falcon 9, a larger, more powerful 2-stage rocket capable of carrying cargo to the International Space Station, ISS. But what really stood out was Musk's ambition, to turn a rocket booster into an airplane that could land and be reused multiple times. Initially, the idea was ridiculed. NASA, Boeing, and many experts said that reusing rockets was impossible. But Musk persisted. On December 21, 2015, after years of testing, SpaceX made history. For the first time in history, the Falcon 9 booster successfully landed after launch. This event changed the entire space industry. Previously, each rocket launch cost hundreds of millions of dollars. But thanks to the Falcon 9, SpaceX could reduce the cost to only a few tens of millions of dollars each time. NASA quickly changed its mind and signed large contracts with SpaceX. The Falcon 9 became the first choice for transporting cargo and astronauts to the ISS. Not stopping there, SpaceX continued to improve Falcon 9, making the booster reusable more than 10 times, opening a new era for aerospace, the era of reusable rockets. From a company that was on the verge of bankruptcy, SpaceX has become a symbol of innovation. pushing the entire aerospace industry into a completely new era. But Elon Musk is still not satisfied. He wants to go further, send humans to Mars. Can SpaceX realize this dream? The answer lies in Falcon Heavy and Starship, the two most ambitious projects in human history. Falcon Heavy, the space destroyer, 3 times more powerful than Falcon 9. After Falcon 9 proved its reusability and significantly reduced costs, SpaceX didn't stop there. Elon Musk continued to set a higher goal, to develop the world's most powerful rocket, capable of carrying huge payloads for further space missions, even to Mars. That's the Falcon Heavy, SpaceX's technological monster. Falcon Heavy is not just an upgraded version of Falcon 9, but a completely new design, more powerful than any rocket humans have built since Saturn V, the rocket that took humans to the moon. It can carry up to 63.800 kilograms of cargo into low Earth orbit, equivalent to a Boeing 737 passenger jet full of people and cargo. Falcon Heavy is equipped with 3 boosters, with a total of 27 Merlin engines, creating a huge thrust of up to 5 million pounds. Thanks to this power, it is capable of carrying a larger payload than any previous rocket, and can carry out missions to the moon, Mars and beyond. On February 6, 2018, SpaceX conducted the first test flight of the Falcon Heavy, but instead of launching a concrete block or test equipment like other companies, Elon Musk did something no one thought of, sending his own Tesla Roadster into space, with an astronaut dummy named Starman sitting inside. This event was not only a scientific experiment but also a bold display, demonstrating Musk's spirit of adventure and unlimited creativity. The result was beyond expectations. Falcon Heavy successfully launched, sending the Tesla Roadster into orbit towards Mars. 2 of the 3 boosters of Falcon Heavy also successfully landed, a clear demonstration of SpaceX's advanced reuse technology. The Falcon Heavy is not only a technical achievement, but also a symbol of the desire to conquer the universe. It opens the way for missions to explore deeper into the solar system. But this is not Elon Musk's biggest trump card. He has an even bolder ambition: Starship, a spacecraft that will take humans to Mars. Starship, a one-way ticket to Mars? While the Falcon Heavy is an important step forward, it is not enough to send humans to Mars and settle permanently. If Musk really wants to build a colony on the Red Planet, he needs a completely new vehicle, a ship that can take hundreds of people into space, land on Mars, and return to Earth. That is Starship, the most ambitious project in SpaceX's history. Starship is not just a spacecraft, but a completely new system, designed with 100% reusability, reducing transportation costs to a minimum. The ship is 50 meters tall, capable of carrying 150 tons of cargo or 100 passengers per flight. Notably, Starship uses methane and liquid oxygen fuel, which can be produced directly on Mars, helping to ensure energy supply for interplanetary flights. But building Starship is not simple. Musk has chosen a different approach: rapid testing, accepting failure, continuous improvement. This means SpaceX continuously tests prototypes and is not afraid of failure, as long as each failure brings valuable lessons. From 2019 to 2021, SpaceX has tested many Starship prototypes such as Starhopper, SN5, SN8, SN9, SN10 and SN15, of which SN15 is the first prototype to successfully land, proving that this technology can work. However, even after the success of SN15, there are still many technical problems to solve before Starship can actually be used for interplanetary flights. In 2023, SpaceX continued to test Starship on a larger scale. During the first test flight, the ship encountered a problem during the separation process and exploded. But just a few months later, during the 5th launch in October 2023, both Starship and the Super Heavy rocket successfully landed, marking an important step forward in the journey to build an interplanetary spacecraft system. Starship is more than just a spacecraft. It is the key to realizing the dream of bringing humans to settle on Mars. But to do that, SpaceX still has to overcome enormous challenges. The giant barriers on the road to Mars settlement. Even when Starship is complete and can take humans to Mars, a big question remains: can we live on Mars? Because while the ship can take humans to the Red Planet, the environment on Mars is harsher than anywhere else humans have ever set foot. First, the average temperature on Mars is -63 degrees Celsius, colder than Antarctica. Next, the Martian atmosphere is 95% carbon dioxide, meaning humans cannot breathe it without the help of technology. In addition, cosmic radiation on Mars is extremely high, which can be dangerous to the human body over long periods of time. to be able to live on Mars. SpaceX is researching a series of solutions. One of them is to build high-pressure living areas where people can breathe normally. In addition, SpaceX is also testing water extraction from the polar ice of Mars, and using electrolysis technology to produce oxygen from carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. But that is only the environmental issue. Another big barrier is the huge cost. Elon Musk estimates that for a self-sufficient city on Mars to exist, the cost could be up to hundreds of billions of dollars, or even more. Elon Musk sees Mars not only as a planet to explore, but also as a solution for human survival. According to him, expanding life beyond Earth is essential to ensure the long-term survival of humanity. Risks such as nuclear war, climate change, or even an asteroid impact could push humanity to the brink of extinction. Musk believes that becoming an interplanetary species is the only way to ensure a long-term future. But conquering Mars is not only a story about science, but also about human will. To make this dream come true, it takes not only money and technology, but also a spirit of perseverance, ready to face challenges. Elon Musk has proven that seemingly impossible things, from building reusable rockets to successfully landing the Falcon 9, can be done. And he believes that Mars is no exception. Will humanity be able to settle on Mars in the next 100 years? Or is this still just a distant dream? Let's wait and see in the future.